video is going to be awful, but I just did up the girth snug for the first time on Dulcinea. She does have a halter on this time, mostly because I wanted to be able to pull her head towards me and her feet away in the event that she does get upset and decide to run around a little bit, which I really couldn't blame her for. But so far, it seems that she just really wants to follow me to get more treats. She's like, whatever, Mama. You tell me what I gotta do for these cookies. I'ma do it. Because she's not starving, as you can see. Oh, the other noteworthy thing that she did today is she let me spray her with fly spray for the first time. So that was really cool. I wasn't really planning to add that to our training repertoire today, but the bugs were driving us crazy. And I was like, you know what? I think she can handle it. Hey. What's really impressive about all this is not that she can do this. It's just the lack of time that I have put in. I'm always a big believer in take lots of slow, small little steps. Take as long as you need to. Don't rush anything. And I've just kind of been throwing this stuff at her and seeing what she'll tolerate and what she needs a little more encouragement on. And so far, the amount of things that she'll tolerate is just, so far, it's endless. Eventually, I will find something that we will have to break down into smaller steps. But so far, the steps have been for wearing a saddle. It's been, I hold out the saddle pad for her to sniff. When she touches it with her nose, she gets a treat. And then just asking her to stand nicely with or without a halter while I throw it on her back. And then when she does, she gets a treat. So a lot of young horses, when you first girth them up, they get scooty. They're not really sure what to think about it, and sometimes they need a few minutes to run around and figure out that, hey, this thing isn't actually hurting them. And she doesn't seem to care. Like, oh, no. You're too smart. Oh, God, she found my stash. Yeah, let's see if I can get the other side done up now. So now I'm just going to leave her for a few minutes, wearing her tack there. Let her think about it. She's doing great. She's a good little horse. So now we are wearing a bridle, and we're not super duper happy about it. She's like, how am I supposed to chew with this? How do I graze? How do I horse? Just going to give her a minute to think, give her some more treats. For now, she's just chilling. What a good girl. It's a little on the loose side, but I don't want to tighten it quite yet. I want to give her a couple more minutes to get used to it. I'm usually pretty good at guessing bridle size, but you can see I was off by a couple centimeters. Dayton's all like, I will help. I will be riding horse. Oh, yes, you will be. You absolutely will be. So now we're just going for a little walk around the property. Just to see if she feels any different about the saddle pad when she's actually moving around instead of just standing in a pen getting treats. My helpers, there's Tika Teeks, there's Dayton and baby Kalimba. Yes, mouthy. Anyway, part of the reason I want to take her for a little walk is to help her get used to the bit and hopefully forget that it's there. Not asking her to do anything. I'm not putting any pressure on the bit. We're just walking, is all. One of the really cool things about wildies versus born tame horses is that even though they're smart enough to pick a path, if you ask them to go through just about anything, they'll give you a big sigh like, well, I think you're stupid. I think we should take the path, but okay, if you say so. So that's the look. That's the I think you're stupid look. All the logs and sticks and crap on the ground. The kind of place that you wouldn't want to ride a horse through, but if you had to, you want to know that they're going to do it, that they're going to do it sure-footedly. And we're going to walk through here. Come on. See, there's the face. It's the, all right, if you say so, but I think you're a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Hopefully I'm filming this. Good girl, Dulcie. Good girl. She's like, why did we do that? Why would you ask me to do that? Yeah. She definitely thinks I'm deficient in the gray matter department. But she's all like, it's okay, slow human. I love you anyway. Tika teeks. You be nice. She can't get away right now. She's working. All right. I think you've worked enough. Okay, come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. And right now, I'm jackpotting her and letting her have all the treats because I'm doing something super annoying. I'm surprised she hasn't kicked me yet. If I was me, I would have kicked me. I am jumping all over her back like some kind of drunk fat mackerel. All right, we're gonna undo this. Good girl. Take that off. Oh, and because we don't do everything from the left, we like to switch it up. You take this off from the right after I bump it around a whole bunch, put it on her butt. Basically, I just want to act totally incompetent. That way when I do invariably screw something up along the way by mistake, hopefully she won't flip out about it. Oh, poor horsey. She's like, pretty sure this counts as abuse. Please, somebody rescue me. Hey, Dulcie. Oh, hard life. Good girl. What a good horse. So I've had some people ask why it is that she gets so much praise for what seems like little things. I've had a couple people comment and I've deleted them. Although, you know, in retrospect, I should have kept them as a teaching moment, but I was tired. Some people are saying that I overpraise her, that I'm over-treating her, and that good manners are to be expected. And yes, that's true. Good manners are to be expected. But this is over and above regular good manners. She spent the first 2 years of her life being wild and potentially, we don't really know, potentially being chased by people, being rounded up. I don't really know what her history was prior to being a pregnant bag of bones out on the range. All I know is that it did take a couple weeks before she was happy to let me touch her face. I made friends with her butt first, Dulcie, because I find that, especially wildies, they are full of worms, and so they're itchy. And if you can do something for them, either giving them treats or scratching an itch that they can't easily reach, then they are much more likely to want to do something for you in exchange, which in this case was me being able to put the halter on her and guide her around. And once she realized that I'm not going to eat her, she did learn very quickly. And everything that I've asked of her, she's taken it in stride better than a lot of the spoiled horses that have been raised by people. You know, not saying it's their fault, just that maybe when their baby was super cute, they weren't very good about enforcing boundaries or that kind of thing. But anyway, she has just been so willing, and while a lot of the new stuff that I've shown her, she's given me the face like, why? It hasn't stopped her from doing it. And actually, to demonstrate, probably noticed I've got this trash laying here, and while it's true I am fairly bad about cleaning up on a regular basis because I'm either busy or it's too hot, or if the weather's nice I want to go out and play with the kids, I've actually been saving this scrap for something to show just how cool of a horse she is. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me and she doesn't like flip out and bust through the side of the panels, because right here it's not actually attached to anything. But I'm going to try something that I saw at a obstacle course at the local Kettle River Horse Club, and I'm going to see what she thinks of it. Alright, so just so everyone knows, we're not cheating. I don't actually know how she'll do. I'm assuming she will go through it just fine, but I'm going to ask my hubby to lead her through, see what what she thinks of it. What do you think she'll do? You think she'll just walk right through like nothing, or do you think she'll look?
I have no idea.
Maybe open it in that way, or out. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Now I know for sure that Dayton will walk right in. He's the kind of horse where if you leave your porch door open, he will immediately walk into your house. Easy there, sweetie. Easy. So give her lots of lead, like go to the very end of her rope. That's okay. Just ask her to pick her foot up. So my husband, he has no interest in horses whatsoever. And the few times that I have put him on a horse, oh, good boy, buddy, he has shown me that he can ride way better than I ever will be able to. Yeah, just keep walking. Oh, she's thinking about it. She's actually hesitating a little more than I thought she would. One sec, I'm just going to grab the bucket. That'll change her mind. Here. She'll follow you through fire for that. It's okay, then she'll be jealous. Yeah, give her lots of line. And let her think about it.
She's like, oh, hell no.
Oh yeah, and she's never actually eaten out of one of these wrapped around bales before, so she doesn't even know what this stuff is. I was thinking the other horses have been ripping away at it their entire lives. Go away, bug. Good girl. That was like under 2 minutes, I think. Oh, and there's a bug. Don't sting. There's like a wasp on her butt. Good girl, Dulcie. What a good horse. What a good girl. That was really good. Alright, so now without tack, let's see. I just have a bucket. Oh yeah, and Dayton doesn't care at all. We'd have to make it more challenging for Dayton. We'd have to light it on fire. Maybe hang some firecrackers from it. Oh, Tika Teeks has never seen one of these, I don't think. Her humans live on the coast, and so instead of languishing in a tiny paddock like many horses out there do when they've got busy humans, she lives out here where she gets to be a horse, run around, be with other horses. She's just going to think about it a little longer. I was surprised. Raven actually just went right in as though it wasn't even there. Although I guess to him it's not directly in his field of vision. He can just duck under. I'm sorry, buddy. It's empty. It's empty. I know. Sorry, buddy. Hi, Dulcie. Hello, pretty girl. Hello, beautiful. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You know, by the time I've got you totally ready to sell, I'm not going to want to sell you at all.